here on Shenandoah Sidelines, our post-game report where Clark County beat Central tonight 21-7. I'm with the coach of the Central Falcons, Mike Yo. And Coach, boy, you had opportunities there, but just couldn't cash in, along with a few mistakes. It was kind of a herky-jerky kind of day.
It was. Still making the same mistakes. You know, we're trying to get over the hump. We made some strides today. I was very pleased with our offensive line. I was very pleased with our defensive effort today. But, you know, when it was all said and done, Clark made the plays and we didn't.
Yeah, you had a nice running game for first time, I guess, all year,
right,
where you almost got 100 yards rushing today. And they looked pretty solid pushing, especially for Tyler.
It was. It was very pleased to see that. Like I said, our offensive line, I challenged them before the game. They responded. They did the things we asked them to do. We just, we overthrew some balls. We had a couple missed assignments here and there, but we know we're young, but it's no longer an excuse. We're 4 games into this thing now, and guys that are young are getting experience on the fly, and it's time for us to step up and accept the challenge and get better.
Yeah, just a couple of little mistakes here and there. The bad snap on the punt, the opening kickoff, those didn't lead directly to points, but that kind of works on your psyche after a while.
It certainly does, because our defense spent a lot of time on the field, and that makes it tough on them. They get a stop, and then they got to turn around and go right back out, and it's frustrating. It's very frustrating, but they responded today. I mean, my hat's off to our defense. I thought they played a great game. When you only give up 220 yards, you should win the football game.
Yeah. Well, like you said, you're getting some positives and able to turn around, and now you get to start the district season, so almost a second start.
It is. We just got, we got to get some wins here these last 6 games. We got to get a few wins, and hopefully just if we get hot, I think a few wins could turn into a lot of wins, and just get the ball rolling. And once we get it rolling, I think big things are ahead of us once we can just get over that hump and let the positives come together with some points and lead to a W, and then we'll be off and rolling.
Well, good luck next week, and we'll see you here in a couple of weeks back here against William Monroe.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Coach Mike Yo of the Central Falcons, and we'll have more after this here on Shenandoah Sidelines. All right. Back here on the Shenandoah Sidelines post-game report, I'm Craig Orndorff, joined by Chris Parker, coach of the Clark County Eagles, victorious today over Central 21-7. And Coach, really for the second straight game, not impressively statistically, but you come out on top.
It's definitely last couple weeks and really our whole season's big plays. Yeah. And we made them when we had to make them. I mean, Central played tough. It was a scrappy game. We had trouble sustaining drives on offense. And we bend a little bit on defense. I thought we played pretty good today on defense, but all offensively, we just made the big plays when we had to.
Yeah, opportunistic, coming up with big plays at the right times, getting a few turnovers as well, and a couple of big plays. Difference in the game.
Major difference. I mean, our guys. I was really proud of them. They kept scrapping the second half. That's what we talked about at halftime. You don't give up. Our guys, never give up, but we have to make plays. And if you do that, you're hustling. Sometimes you can do that. You can make plays.
Yeah, and we saw an air attack today from you. You were getting some yardage through the air.
Well, I mean, it's sort of. We have a package, but it's sort of out right now out of necessity.
Yeah.
We have a lot more that we spread people out and throw it, but. I was pretty happy with that, and thank goodness we had it and connected with them.
Yeah. Well, now you get into district play officially next week, and it starts with 4-0 Strasburg next week at their place.
They're tough. We scouted them last night, and they're much improved, well-coached team. They're very balanced. Throw the ball, run the ball, pretty good size, and we're going to have our hands full.
Well, that's great. We're looking forward to it. We'll be there next week to see you again. So good luck next week, and we'll talk to you after next week's game.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Chris Parker, coach of the Clark County Eagles, and we'll be back to wrap it up after this on Shenandoah Sidelines. Back here on Shenandoah Sidelines, wrapping up our show today, where Central falls to Clark County 21-7. Want to thank our sponsor, C.E. Thompson & Sons, Stony Creek Boulevard in Edinburgh. And don't forget to check out Shenandoah Video Productions on Facebook. Go there for highlights and game information, and give us a like there. Facebook, Shenandoah Video Productions. Well, again, our final score this afternoon, Clark County beats Central 21-7, and we'll see you next week in Strasburg, the Eagles of Clark County against the Strasburg Rams. And this is Craig Orndorff. We'll see you next week right here on Shenandoah Sidelines.